Today, we look into a story that has shocked many people and raised serious questions across the country. The story of Anymore Zvitsa.
Hata zvine simba ndipana kana ngosotora bangarire pangarire patipana ndibva baya vachi musana kuno wakandiumbatira saka mangoyo ndipana ndatobaya munhu kaini
ndio time yekutanga kuuraya
ndopakazwa kakati kutangira ipapo.
Continues to attract a lot of attention after he spoke about events connected to the deaths of several people. In his explanation, Zvitsa said the situation started with serious disagreements that eventually escalated into a tragic outcome. He stated that at the beginning, he did not expect the conflict to reach such a devastating point, but the tensions between the parties continued to grow. Authorities are currently investigating the matter, gathering evidence and speaking with witnesses to understand exactly what happened. Many people across the country have been discussing the case, with some expressing concern and others calling for the full truth to come out. Officials are urging the public to remain calm and allow the legal process to take its course as the investigation continues. We will continue to update you as more information becomes available. A man whose statements and actions have drawn national attention after allegations connected to the deaths of several individuals. The case began to gain attention when reports started circulating about a series of incidents that left communities worried and searching for answers. As the story spread, people wanted to understand who Zvitsa was.
Mai matorobwa izvo vredos kwanza hayi unopinga une ngozi here ndiwaba ufoma makusini kai ndivyo ndatanga kuseka
ndikuziva here
vanga vaona kuti ndabaka katendike jiko upfuka ndikati
what had happened and how events had reached such a tragic point. According to information that later emerged, Zvitsa himself spoke about the events during discussions with authorities. In his statements, he described how tensions and conflicts had been building over time. He explained that disagreements and misunderstandings between different individuals had escalated, creating a situation that became increasingly serious.
Hanzi mwana mbavha ndibabache mbavha saka ndikazvakatangirawo mai saka ipapo hatizoziva kuti pamwepo pakatosiya kutonitemererawo ndichikurawo ndabva ndangopinda mufield yavaita iyo
asi makambita mese kuba kona baba
kunotina mombe kamutina mombe kunotina mombe kawana hamene kunga wadzitora wangosiya wadziunganidza.
During the conversation with officials, including those connected to the administration, Zvitsa reportedly attempted to explain his side of the story. He described how circumstances had unfolded and how the situation had gradually moved from conflict and confrontation into a much more serious matter. Authorities listened carefully to the explanations while continuing to gather evidence.
Saka ndivyo ndatora wayangu ada kusungisa pamusoyi ndivyo ndavaakamutsiva mona nditanga kuvadhonza nemagodzi amai vai mwana wandibvasara paya mai ndichidhonza amai vai.
Investigators began speaking with witnesses, reviewing reports, and collecting information from different locations connected to the case. As the investigation continued, the public began discussing the story widely. Many people were shocked by the allegations and the details that were emerging from the investigation. Others called for patience, saying that the truth should come out through the proper legal process. At the same time, government officials emphasized the importance of respecting the law and allowing investigators to complete their work. They reminded the public that every case must be examined carefully and fairly before conclusions are made. The case also raised broader questions about safety, community relations, and the need for peaceful ways to resolve conflicts. Community leaders and commentators urge people to avoid violence and to seek dialogue whenever disagreements arise. Legal experts explained that cases involving loss of life are treated with the highest seriousness under the law. Courts examine evidence, witness testimony, and investigative findings before reaching any final judgment. As more information continued to emerge,
ndada kubhaisa murume wacho kuti paanodzoka kubva kwaenda ukanisvika achiti mukadzi amheni kwaita se kwaenda ndatora nehembe dziri pawaya naiye mwana wedu ndaenda naye kokwe kuna amai vacho kwe ndada nosvika kuna amai achinoenda muvhara fesi kuti asaone chi amai vake ndibva ndamusunga mwana netambo ino ndamurembedza ndibva hafa ndindangotanga kuda kuchera pandada.
The story of Anymore Zvitsa became one of the most talked about issues in many communities. Discussions appeared across social media, in conversations between families, and in news reports. Some people expressed sympathy for the families affected by the tragedy, while others focused on the importance of justice.
Ndikamboza kuti nyama yemunhu nejiwa saka nyama yemunhu inogona kujiwa futi kapo tafunga dzingopfunga tatanga kutodimbura mapisi papa amai vaenda dimbura mapisi nyama enda kutoisa mubhaketi
And accountability. Many agreed that the situation serves as a reminder of how quickly conflicts can escalate if they are not addressed peacefully. Today, the investigation continues as authorities work to establish the full truth about what happened. The legal process will ultimately determine responsibility and what consequences may follow. For now, the nation watches closely as the case develops, hoping that clarity, justice, and lessons for the future will emerge from this difficult and tragic story. We will continue to follow the developments and bring you updates as more information becomes available.